Alright, hello everyone! Whoops! Yet again! That keeps happening. Alright, so let me see. We got everything straight. Alright. Yeah, okay, seems everything's straight now. Good. Oh, okay. Damn it, still not sure about this case. Like, so far, I think we're still at part 2, right? Let me check. It's episode 2. Yep, investigation part 2. Very excellent. Ah. I'm not sure how many parts this the second case has. So far, we've met the person next door to our friend's room, right there. I wish we had been thrown out like that. I wish we mentioned some clue as to what that speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh yes, he's completely disappeared. Oh, so is Sherlock Sholmes still in there? Well, when did he do that? He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring that they were securely back on my wrists. Ooh. Okay, so Sherlock Sholmes could still be in there. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get past that guy. So, Okay. Wow. Yeah, we're not gonna get past that guy. Yeah. Are we gonna go through... Are you gonna go through his cabin again? Oh, no, wait. Cosmo's cabin's still there. Alright. I see now. Looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject. I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga is unscathed. What do you mean, unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Don't you remember that he said about allowing you out of his cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Oh. Wow, I actually also forgot about that. Holy shit. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. Okay. Wait a minute, is Hosonaga here? I don't remember seeing him here. Oh, that's because he's out of sight. Hello there, Hosonaga. Oh shit, did he get beat up? Ah, you're back. Inspector! What happened to you? Your faces! Please, don't worry about it. They're just scratches. Made by a bear, maybe? Okay. Alright. Well then. Ooh. Well, we told the cat that he'd given you permission to investigate. He told me he'd pummel me with his fist and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing really. Okay, so is there a conspiracy against us? The captain. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we know a little about the neighbor's cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh? I bumped into the Glen, claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Herlock Sholmes. I don't think he was German though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found out. Alright. Yes, let's do it. Okay, so let me just see. Wow, we only have 5 pieces of fucking evidence. Okay. So I was a bit sleepy last time. Let's look at the details. Oshinaga. It's another. Okay, there's another case where he wrote his name on the ship. That one's for certain. Okay. There has to be something here. No, dude, I really hope I can get some guesses in time, because it's like, oh my god. Okay, Kazuma's diary. It looks like he spent a dagger for the ventilator grill. Ooh, okay. Damn it. What's missing here is that the speckled bat. The missing here is that there's only a few suspects, but there's no motive. Again, no one would have a motive to kill for us to be dead. No, sorry, for Kazuma to be dead. Should I think about something else then? Should I think about Okay, wait a minute. We still have no motive. Cabin next door. What? The Nikolina Pavlova? She's the cabin next door? Yeah, oh, do you know who she is? Please, well, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Okay. Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? These angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Okay, wait a minute. So if we don't have any other suspects than Nikolina Pavlova, there's something else here. There's something else. There's something else that we're missing here. Oops, now I've definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make the scene, make sure the scene isn't disturbed. Ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So just keeping watch here. Try not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. There is one thing. I have a small piece of new information for you. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. Alright, new information. Okay, new information. There's something here, there's something here. He's lying down all the way there. Thing is, we don't even know we don't even know how he's murdered. Okay, we don't even know. Wow, we're still missing autopsy report. That usually comes earlier. Nikolina Pavlova. Beef Stroganoff? He was already, okay, so he was already wrapped around like that. You know, there's something here. There's something here. Okay, fine. Not enough information yet. God damn. They're really gonna give me all the answers sometime. It's this. The Burriers medical officer has filed exam. Wait a minute! It's huge! It's huge! Okay. I was just having pains about this. Like we didn't manage to get this autopsy report. Oh my god, okay, wait. Okay. Alright. Maybe this might be the key. The cracking this. Oh. Kazu's post-mortem report. Kazuma-sama. So, what was the cause of death? It was right on the report. Okay, wait a minute. So, to his neck, to his spine. So it's right in this report. His neck was broken. Okay, his neck was broken. Yes, it would seem so. Alright. Wait a minute. His neck is broken. There's no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. So at first I think they were considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? Nothing has been found yet, but the facts there are no signs of a wound. Okay, wait a minute. It's huge. We can guess. We got more guesses from this. Suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark. Oh, I see. All the body's nerves run to the spine, to the brain. A strong enough impact with the neck might induce, so it could induce death. There's a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazu. Okay, wait a minute. I can see it now. Shoot. Okay. All right. There has to be something here. Cause right. Okay, calm down first. All right. We're calming down. All right. So there's a thing here. There's a thing here. Blunt force. Blunt force. Yeah, no. Blunt force trauma. So it's a blunt object that killed them. But that has no clue on the sealed room mystery. It might be useful. You're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Okay, we're getting this. Post-mortem reports. Fucking crap. Okay, wait a minute. A post-mortem report. There's something here. There's something here that I'm missing. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we can't read that article yet. But she's really okay. So Nikolina Pavlova is obviously related to this case. Thing is, she really has no motive here. None of the people do. Like, is there something wrong here? There's something I'm missing. Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, was he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept on the floor investigating. But then suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say something at all? Actually, now that you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish, was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. It was when he was over there by the broken glass, do you see? Perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think? Ah, yes, that must be it. But how could Mr. Schultz know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What isn't Susato-san? Well, Kazuma-san was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan, a sort of dark brownish red then. Yes. Like the color of red, like a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh, that. Okay, wait a minute. Does this mean it was made by shoe polish? Scuffed on the floor? Wait a minute. That's really good. Well, I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. But my fellow crewman's eyes are bored into the back of my head. Guess that might be the best. Thank you. Poor Inspector. You look exhausted. Oh, no. Well, I feel terrible that I failed to protect the Sogi-san. He was my responsibility. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have a heavy head since I woke up this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Alright, wait a minute. Okay, hello Carmine. Sure thing. We are 50 breads and someone a hungry loaf, level 1! I know what it, okay, no. I think I know. Hopefully I can do this stream, but because this stream's short, but this is gonna be. No. Okay. So we have more evidence. Court record. What is this? Okay. Postmortem report. 1 a.m. a little past 2 a.m. Sometime between 1 a.m. and a little past 2 a.m. Damage to the cervical, resulting in instant death. The victim's neck was almost certainly broken as a result. Okay, so the back of the neck, or is it the? Okay, no. Has to be the back. No. Okay, so that puts a poison theory out. We were missing the post-mortem report before, so we can actually take us. Wait a minute. There's something here. So we just found out. What did we just found out here? Shoes were found by the victim's body. Okay, made by Cosmo's shoes. Locked room mystery. Locked room. Okay, so is there a thing here? Thing is that they need to relock the room. There has to be a way to relock the room. If they really hit him with a. Wait a minute. Here? No. That has nothing to do with it. So. You postmortem report. We have all. Okay, so these are most of the clues. Do I even have enough evidence to make a guess here? Alright. Scuff marks. Okay. We don't have a motive yet. All of these things must be red herrings. You know, there's no other external injuries. So these things are there's something here. There's something. Table. No, okay, so he didn't. Okay, so he didn't eat last night. That much we know. The table is unmade. Okay, wait a minute. Shoot. Okay. Wait a minute. What's troubling me is that from the suspect so far, there really is no motive to kill him. So we have to. Okay, so you know, we actually have to think here. We have to think outside the box of motive. What other possibility is there for the kill Kazuma other than our current stuff? Like here, there's we haven't learned of any malicious intent yet. And even killing in this way as well. Okay, wait a minute. So the thing I'm suspicious about is it's also okay. They beat up Hosonaga for letting us investigate, which could be understandable, but that could be a thing as well. So what if What if? No, not that badge. People. So, I don't think that her disguise would work on the captain. The captain called for Grimsley Royland, like, specifically. So there's a possibility there. What if the captain? No, that's right. Wait a minute. If we're gonna accuse Nikolina Pavlova of this murder, then what if the captain's actually covering this up? Because I think that they're acquainted. Like they're granted, they have we're being suspected of murder here, so they probably have full reason not to let us investigate. But okay, there's something here. It's that I'm not sure why she would murder. She would murder here. Then again, she's on the run too. No, she's also on the run. So maybe maybe. Oh no. Okay. So here's my guess so far. She murdered. Okay, so that for the motive. Maybe. Okay, so maybe she thought like okay. Wait a minute. Court record. Okay, so maybe she thought that Kazuma was chasing after her, cause yeah, there's evidence. We already have evidence that she's on the run too. So we have evidence that she's on the run. So maybe yeah, but it seems like a really weak motive though. Holy crap! Then again, yeah, that could be it. I really don't. Then again, I really don't imagine her killing Kazuma. Shoot. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Other possibilities here. Do I have enough information? Wait. No. Wait a minute. Oh, hello, fogs are the best. I think I get it. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, hello, fogs are the best. Sure thing. Okay, sorry about that. I'm deep in thought. With your 50 breads and someone hungry loaf, level 1. Okay. I know. I think I know this case now. It's not a clear motive for murder. So she thought he was an investigator. This is too planned. Yeah, no. This is too planned. It's not. Was it on a whim? Okay, no, we didn't know when she left. here. Revolutionary Bolsheviks. So the headline here is that she's fleeing. She fled already. Bell. There. Cut in half. Okay, so the bell is ready to slips. Wait. It slipped. It's a streak. Holy fuck, wait a minute. Wait a minute, he slipped. It was okay. No. That's my first thought. He's because we just learned that it was a shoe polish. If Herlock Sholmes is right and this is shoe polish, he slipped. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Was this an accident? Oh my fucking god! Wait a minute. That explains everything. Holy shit! Wait a minute. Is this not okay? So that's bothering me. She doesn't have a motive. It's not a planned. This doesn't look like a planned murder. Because she would have been here. Like I think something mentioned that she would have just been here a while ago. She hasn't even been here for a day, I think. Okay, I'm not sure. Between 1 a.m. Saw 1:35 a.m. He saw the band, speckled band over there. So what the speckled band is, we still have no idea. But okay, no. So what if this was really a freak accident? This streak here, he slipped. That's actually, wait a minute. If he slid from here, he would have hit his neck here, in the bedpost. Cause from the current injury. Oh, no, not that one. From the current injury, it's his spine. His spine broke, basically. But if it really was an accident where he broke his head at the post, so are these red herrings then? Shoot. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, we still don't know how they sealed the door afterwards. Yeah, we still. So they're trying to cover something up here. But I think that's how it happened. He slipped and then hit his neck into the bedpost. Granted, there's no damage to the bedpost, but would there be damage to the bedpost in this situation? Oh, you know what? So far, weak guesses coming from me. But you know what? It's at least a guess. I'm connecting the dots bit by bit. Shoot. Okay, wait a minute. It's yeah. Oh, wait, no, again. The bolt is firmly closed. Okay, wait a minute. So I thought the captain was covering this up. There's something here. If he was covering this up, he could have easily destroyed the door hinge. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Susato over here. Susato over here was the one that asked for the door to be knocked down. Meaning that the captain couldn't possibly destroy the hinge. They would have to lock it another way. Oh god, okay, wait a minute. Okay. It's all coming together. If that really is a slip mark, that could be an explanation. It would slip that way into the bedpost, breaking his neck. That is a fucking really unfortunate fucking accident for Kazuma to have. But I can't really see like anyone here, because unless someone here like has like a motive to murder Kazuma, I really don't. I really think this was an accident then. Okay, no. You know what? I'll be satisfied with that guess for now. Until new information comes up. Shoot. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. So, let me see. What am I supposed to do next? Oh, do I have to do something else? Not. Alright. Do I have to move somewhere? Do I have to go back to the passageway? 9th of January, SS Borea, first class cabin passageway. Ah! Look, Naruhodo-san! Seaman Stroganoff has gone! Strong enough? Stroganoff! The burly Russian sailor who's crossing his arms and glaring at us! Oh, these Russian names are impossible to remember! God damn, Ryunosuke, it's Stroganoff! It's not even that... It's not even that bad. Tra-la-la. Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. Tra-la-lira-lira-lay. I did the great detective way. What is that Sherlock Holmes singing? What is that? This Carol, I know that lark-like voice. Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can investigate. Definitely, before that stringy knot crewman comes back. It's strong. It's just strong enough. All right, Miss Pavlova's cabin. Oh shoot! Wait, the case is open. The case is open again. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Sato-san. Oh, where's she gone? Hey, what are you doing? Those are our private things. They're not moment to waste now, Horo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. I suppose you're right. For Kazuma's sake. Not just for Kazuma-sama? What do you mean? It can't be long until now. We have to arrive at the port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in the handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case now, Hodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. Okay, wait a minute. So we can find out. We'd probably find out what is about. So the case is open. Oh my, Miss Pavlova's case is open. It's completely empty inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, She was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she has kept secret. But you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Buria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? Oh. So yeah, we keep thinking it's a snake from the starting cutscene, but that might be a red herring. Okay, no, it's like there's nothing in that bag. Alright, so... Yeah, no, I'm still thinking about the information we have right now. So... where are we supposed to go here? Okay. I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do. Like, there's a trash can right there. Go there. I suppose every cabinet has a waste paper basket. Shall we see what's been thrown away? Now, Horo-san! It's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone's rubbish, you know? Ugh, those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, these are special circumstances, I think. Exactly, we have no choice. Okay, is there anything here? There's hardly anything in there at all. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. Alright. Cup. I investigate the but oh, what? Oh, the pot? It would seem the teapot is empty. So natural conclusion that Russians are a very thirsty people. I mean... Or, guess Miss Pavlova only came to this cabin last night. Wait, no, there we go! Last night! Perfect! Okay, no, that's perfect. So, I am remembering correctly. She only came here last night. So this couldn't have been planned that long. It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd lay 1,000 to 1 on it. You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruhodo-san? Alright. We're believing. Alright, how about your study? Give me your private books. Pavlova? There are just a few books on the desk. Nothing else by the looks of it. Well, Miss Pavlova only ran away from the ballet last night. She's hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all. Okay, so that's the accident that happened. That's true. I wonder what kind of books she likes to read. Let me see. Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Pavlova enjoys reading. Books written in... Susanoo, come on! Thanks, I think I probably already knew that. It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruhodo-san. Kindly remember that. Okay. Naruhodo-san, are you there? Sorry, I'm right here, yes? Why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. Believe me, I don't have time for strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know? Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful clothes. I suppose they're all stage costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hanging there, but no such luck. Is there really nothing in this room? Wait. I wonder what this little saucer's doing on the floor. Guess it doesn't look like it's been dropped. One of it was put there deliberately. Do you think? You think there could be a leak in the roof? Just wait, no, wait a minute. feed her friend. What a leak! Is this ship quite? Is this ship quite safe? I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is going to sink. No, you're right. Of course you're right. She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? Dish on the floor. Interesting. It's an open hinge right there. Shoot. Okay, wait a minute. Locked room case. There's an untampered hinge right there. This cabin door is a simple sort of latch bolt that our cabin door has. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anybody could enter the cabin from the outside. It's not a particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across its own accord, would it? No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside. And it seals up perfectly, too, to stop any seawater coming in. So you couldn't use the method you told me of passing a thread through a crack. Okay, so we can't do the... Yeah, you can't use that. It seems to know a lot of tricks for opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Alright, there's something here. Alright. Anything else? Yeah, I'm not sure if we're... Oh, there's a plaque here too. Look, there's rules of passage. Yeah, okay, so no weapons or animals. That's right, we already have all this. All of this is already given to us. I suppose Miss Pavlova realized she needed to keep the contents of her case secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean. I wonder where the friend disappeared to now. She's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. I just hope Seaman strong enough doesn't find out if I throw it overboard. Oh yes, so do I. Oh my god, okay, wait a minute. Did we not find anything here? I mean, the call bell's also here. Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist. She barely hesitated. What the fuck? We're still investigating. No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come. We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. God damn it, Susato. Okay. Knocked over books. All the books have been toppled together. Look, every single one of them. Do you think that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door. In Kazama's cabin. Kazuma. Perhaps. Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that, practicing could be both spelled C and S. I don't know. Why would you really be practicing ballet the same night she ran away in their ballet from her ballet company? All right then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them over in a fit of rage. Not everything bad that happens on the ship is because of me, you know. Well, anyway, I'll set them all straight again. Here, too. I don't like seeing things in disarray. Okay, so that's 4 books. 3 the books there. Oh my god, am I really missing something? like, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. Oh, yeah, we didn't investigate the grave. That's right. So the ventilator connects to Cosmo's cabin next door. Yes, although that was a fool shipbuilder must be open sorry. Although what a fool a shipbuilder must be to open a ventilator to another room. Ah, maybe. It's so that if we were a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled bath coming out of this ventilator. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did I miss something last room? Yeah, no, we already investigated everything here. Oh, hello, Mookie Markova. Howdy. Sure, we're your 50 bread and someone hungry loaf, level 1. So I think I know what we're doing here. So let's move. Oh, we don't need to move there. Okay, wait a minute. Is there something maybe there's someone we forgot to talk to here? Oh yeah, there we go. There's Herlock Sholmes. Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes, look! Wow, you never know where he's going to turn up next, do you? He seems to be seated and look at something as he sings to himself. Tra-la-la-la, lira-lira-lay. I did a great detective way. What the fuck? He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us? He's simply in extremely high spirits. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you know, when the yard bit off more than you could chew. Is he singing My Way? And through it all, when there was doubt, I bit off. It's like, God dang it, this isn't as catchy as My Way. It's lucky her luck was about. Excuse me. I solved it all and I stood tall. Holy fucking, it is My Way. Fucking crap. Okay, and I did the. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to sing it to that tone though. Like, fuck. Detective has too many syllables. Like, I did it the great detective way. Yeah, that's way more syllables than mine. Mr. Sholmes! Ah! What is it? You want to fight? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing when I was about to reach into the climactic finish? Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured, what the fuck? Whoa, wait a minute, shit! Take it easy! I nearly jumped on the floor with one of my famous right hooks! Alright, I get it, I get the picture, now it's not the... Could you put your fists away? What the fuck? Oh god, alright. Mr. Sholmes? You seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah yes, that. I was immersed in studying the ship's log as penned by the stocky-built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything useful? Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank. Which means there was nothing to report. Nothing of note that happened, so... Oh! You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You have been utterly blinded by it. Sorry? Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages, and all shall become clear. It would seem that the same crewman often stands sentry in this first passageway. And he was most recording. He has almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half an hour. Oh, he writes in it every 30 minutes? Nothing to report? Precisely. Put simply, the seaman writes nothing to report where there is just that. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely black. He didn't even write nothing to report. Do you mean? Wait, it is a cover-up. That's right. He would have seen the stuff last night. There were circumstances about last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report to the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log into your mental file. Okay. Now that's a deduction that was worthy of a great detective. But you're starting to understand that my way is what my way is. I see what makes Sholmes brilliance. Oh, ouch. What is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry yourself. I said I'll be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason and nothing more. So also his head is also throbbing. Well, my friends, until our next encounter. He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders down the passageway. Is something wrong, Sasada-san? You seem lost in thought. It's just, well, I feel the same. Sorry? Ever since I woke up this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing. Oh, you too. Wait a minute. So everyone has a headache here. Oh my fucking god, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Holy shit, wait! Everyone has a headache. Oh, no, wait a minute. Everyone has a headache. Shoot. Wait. They all have something in common. Okay, no. I get it. I get it now. I get this case. I get. All right. So that's how it happened. Fucking crap. Okay, wait a minute. It is right. I'm a fucking genius. So. The headaches. Everyone has a headache, including Sherlock Holmes. There might be something they all have in common. Because, remember that we were knocked out too. Okay, no. I see now. So, there's a detail here that fits into all this. You were knocked out, and then she's also feeling a headache. Both detectives are also feeling headaches. The common thing here is that we all had something in common. Now, we can't really speak for anyone else, but we know, well, we know from last night that Susato over here also ate. And we ate too. So that means, could the chicken have been poisoned? Right? Like, that makes sense, that everyone has a headache. So, the chicken is poisoned. So the crew, if we're subscribing to the theory that that the whole that everyone's in on this, they probably poisoned the chicken so that all of us would be knocked out. So what would the reason there be if they poisoned the chicken? So what would the reason be to poison the chicken, actually? Wait a minute. No, wait. They poisoned the chicken. They poisoned the chicken, right? The smuggle... Wait a minute. Sorry. Damn it, my brain is shorting out. Alright, wait a minute. Poison the chicken. So they can have pavlova here. It was for everyone to sleep. Now the question is, if Stroganoff is also here, right? Like, was the reason that he missed his report due to smuggling pavlova here while everyone ate chicken? But due to Kazuma not eating the chicken, right? He was wide awake, unlike us, we were knocked out. So that means that might be the accident, right? Like Kazuma stayed awake and was murdered for it. Like that explain how this that explain how this meal like factors in on it. Sure, Kazuma managed to see her. Then again, he did write in his diary. So it was shortly after he died of the accident, which was here. Like he just like, I still think that he slipped into the bedpost due to this mark being like this. But alright, this case is coming. Alright, this case. I'm excited how this case is coming together. The chicken. Yeah, the chicken was drugged. Alright. Good. The game's giving me ammo. At least I think it is, you know. Might be a red herring, but we have to make sense of all the clues here. Wait, what? Oh, what's that? Whoa. Should the end out there just the vessel sighted a quarter-mile forward. Full stop, hard to starboard. All hands, brace for impact. What the? I think we're about to crash into another ship. What? I can't stand. Susato-san, hold on to me. What? Alright, wait, come on. Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all? I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo-san. It looks like we avoided the collision. I think... Yes, the ship has come to a stop. Oh my goodness, what about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Hello? Is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance! Oh, that sounds like... Inspector Hosonaga. Are you in there, Naruto-san? Unbolt the door quickly! What? The bolt? Oh my crap! Oh! Bam! That's it! That was it all along! That was that was the locked room! That's the last piece! Look at that! Holy shit! I couldn't have guessed. Wow! Wow! I wouldn't have guessed that! I didn't know the bolt would be heavy enough for the ship's sudden stop to do that. The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susato-san? No, I didn't touch it. Well, that's strange. How did... And look at all those books. Oh, they're just like they were before. Oh, shoot! So that's how it happened. Now, are you going to open the door and let the inspector in? Oh God! All right, all right. That's how they go. So did he do this on purpose? I'd better tie this place up first. Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery at the time in a very vivid way. But I knew what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I hurried around, tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. Oh my God, I'm so fucking excited! I really hope my guess is right. So that's the last piece. This might have been a complete accident. It is a complete accident. Then wow. Okay, so that's how the door was locked. That's how the locked door mystery came about. It's the ship's sudden stop. Ooh, okay. Miss Pavlova's cabin. Somehow, the door to the cabin we were ended up bolted after we made an emergency stop. Susato-san took a deep breath, then gently slid back the bolt. You, what are you going to do? What are you doing in Miss Pavlova's headquarters? Yeah, they know it! They know it! They're in on it! Both of you look unhurt. Good. So, they just admitted that the crew was in on it. Yes, we're fine. Thank you. What on earth happened? We heard something about we were going to collide with another ship? Yes, it appears to have been a false report, though. Oh, how did that happen? There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought that he saw a ship ahead. This person obviously triggered an alarm. That's why we made an emergency stop. Everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming. Crew are running everywhere. This is the first class area. This first class area is only the quiet part of the ship at that moment. Oh, I see. Someone triggered their alarm. Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside? Ah, you wicked intruder dressed in black. You are the devil! Sorry, me. I've been called a lot of things before, but the devil is a first. You opened my traveling case. How could you? Oh, fuck. Mookie, you're choosing the crappiest card ever. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh, fuck, I remember this card. Oh, God. Oh, God, you chose complete trash here, Mookie. Let's see, let's see, let's look into it. So, wood elemental. What is there to say about wood elemental? So, Do do do. Hello there. Now. The funny thing about this shit is that they thought it would be too strong. Now, as you can see here, you know, wow, 4 for 4. I could get stronger. But hold on. Hold on. That's not all. It's not a 4. It's not a 4 for 4 because like yeah, no. So it's not a 4 for 4. I wonder why they did this. For some reason, they're just like, it's gonna be too strong. You have to sacrifice all of your force to make it a 4 for 4. It's like, why would you do this? Like, okay, hey. Like, for context, creatures back then really sucked. Like, really fucking sucked. But you know, for one elemental, that suckage was way more, I guess. You can't, like, this more than anything, where it's like, magic creatures back then couldn't have, like, good stats. Like, holy shit, 2 for 2 was pushing it in back then also. God damn, wood elemental. I'm really not sure what they were expecting here. Like, what would the usage case of this be? Worst fucking creature imaginable. Oh my god. That brings back fucking memories, though. Oh, sure, Mookie. Go ahead. Like, I guess you could draw more cards with Gidrog Monster, but there's way better ways they have lands in the graveyard. Oh no, okay, that's, yeah, I guess so. That's right, Miss Pavlova. It was already open when we came into your cabin. Inspector! Yes? Arrest this man! I know he did it! He is a criminal. It is not enough that he has killed a man? Ah, and it is stowaway as well. If Vixen promises not to steal chicken, do you believe? Oh, take him away. He is a trespasser as well as everything else. Stowaway, trespassing, killing? She is right, you are, devil! It doesn't look good, does it? There's a cell below deck. Throw him in! Tomorrow we dock in Hong Kong. Then we give you straight to the police. Wait, a cell? Please, Inspector Hosonaga, is there nothing you can do? It's a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. But yeah, that would be a way to show off to your opponent, though, just sacrificing all your lands. This is terrible. It's a real crisis. I've got nothing to. I got to find a solution. Immediately. Oh shoot. We're in dire straits. Like, whoa, what are we trying to do here? What the fuck? Mahomes, you're Sholmes, you're there? What the? What are you doing up there? Mr. Show, why do you have the tiara on? Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like in one's head. I'm not told. I not have told you as a detective. It is my business to know what other people do not. It is mere tomfoolery, my boy. Oh no. Well, why were you hanging from that hook then? Isn't it obvious? To properly assess the weight of the 20,000 rubles, naturally. I was determined it would bend and conceited, looking cloak on the wall, so full of brag and bounce. I never know what this man thinking, seriously or not. You again, the great detective. Inspector, I confess I've been looking for you. I have something to report to you, most urgent. Well, you might try looking at me somewhere other than the hook on the wall next time. What is the report? Speak! An urgent report from a detective can mean but one thing. Yes. The case of the curious murder took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Borea. Has been solved by me, naturally. What? Really? Yes, I've eliminated all of the possibilities. No explanations exist. So, allow me to illuminate all your minds. I am about to reveal my great detective's greatly admired deduction, of course, to the case. Alright, Sholmes, show me what you got. You solved it. Even hedgehogs understand this case. We all know who was responsible for killing student boy this morning when we found criminal in wardrobe. It is this stowaway and he has handcuffs to prove it. I didn't do it. The trouble is, there doesn't appear to be anyone who could have killed the victim. But as anyone knows, the cabin door was bolted shut from the inside. That means the culprit must be someone who was inside the cabin. Yes, it was that locked room mystery in the detective stories. The locked room, that is point. The room, was locked? Wait a fucking second. That's not a question mark. The room was locked. Alright, so they fabricated this locked room using the ship's sudden stop. Of course. From what we've seen before. There's no way the bolt could have been drawn across from the outside the cabin. You're all quite mistaken. The cabin next door. It's not a so-called locked room at all. What? Oh yes, there is another entrance. An entrance used as I with a culprit in order to gain access to the cabin despite the bolted door. What other entrance? We never discovered one. So, why it gapes open mouth even as we speak. The ventilator, man. I'm not sure why he has van in the end there. I mean, shit, man. The ventilator. You think that this is funny? I can't even put my arm through that hole. That's because your arms are as thick as a tree trunks. You're suggesting that the culprit entered and left the victim's cabin through the tiny opening? It's not possible. But it is. Last night, the victim even witnessed the intruder in the act, passing through the ventilator. Mr. Sholmes, do you mean? Are you referring to the words Kazuma-san wrote into his diary? I can hear a whistling sound? Okay, wait a minute. A whistling sound. Alright. There's something here. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Precisely, my dear man. But what does it mean? Well, what is this speckled band? The answer to that particular conundrum is in this very cabin. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing? There is a distinct element of danger, but fear not, I am ready. What I am about to expose for you all to see will shock you to your core. Behold! Kya! Ah! What the? Whoa! Allow me to introduce you all to the band, the speckled band. A snake? Wait a minute. Okay, so it was a snake? No, wait. There's something else here. Indubitably. Mr. Sholmes, just one thing. Pray, what troubles you? Well, that snake isn't really speckled, is it? It looks more stripy, wouldn't you say? Hmm? Yes, you're right. I think in this case, you'd have to call it a striped band? The striped band, wouldn't you? Okay, so there's something here. There's something else here. You both see and observe with distinction, however. Do you not think that it was precisely the trap in which the culprit wishes you to fall? Oh, whoa, what is it? What is it this time? Oh my goodness, really? Is it a trap? How exactly? I think perhaps it is time to explain the intricacies of my train of thought. Are you ready, Miss Pavlova? I'm sorry for the young man who died, but that is all. His death has nothing to do with me. This whole thing is... Oh, fuck. Holy crap! Alarm bells are ringing in my head. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. There are two conclusions that I've drawn from the facts. Number one. Last night, your friend infiltrated the victim's cabin. And number two. The same friend was responsible for the victim losing his life. No. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. He turned white as a bowl of rice again. Sholmes must be right. He hit the nail right on the head. I know it this time. The young woman's friend killed Mr. Osogi. Oh, Stroganoff is that his pet? Looks like he can't speak of the snake coiled around his head. I would advise as little movement as possible, Seaman. You wouldn't want the fangs of that long friend in your neck. He has no fangs, Mr. I don't think he has fangs. What kind of snake is that? So everyone, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present logic and reasoning. Spectacular! Alright. The great deduction. The game is afoot. Intruder's identity. So it's definitely not a snake. Ms. Pavlova, moments ago you claimed the following. Okay. Let's pay attention this time. His death has nothing to do with it. This whole thing is nothing. Okay, wait a minute. I think I know what happened now. I think I know what happened. Okay. Okay. So. It's an accident. That's right. Okay. So. Speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Whatever her friend is, did infiltrate the room. And she had to get her animal companion back. But that wouldn't constitute murder. No. So, I think what happened here really was an accident. If we're gonna assume that he slipped due to this mark on the floor, because the mark points right to the bedpost, that would mean that she tried to enter the room after her animal went to the vent into the other side. we're now guessing that the food has been drugged, because we're knocked out and everyone has headaches currently. So that would mean this would all be a complete accident. But I guess we should listen to Sholmes first before we make any other deductions. His death has nothing to do with me. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. Yet you cannot deceive yourself. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, the aching heart smarts with pain. And it is the very pain that evidences your inextricable link to the victim, inextricable link to the victim's death. So we ask, what is the nature of the intruder that we stole the victim's cabin on that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was the friend from which you boarded the vessel, was it not? Ah, as I suspected, another telltale glance. Without doubt, your friend is riding serpent we see before us. And yet, that leaves us with a quandary. The victim's written observations of the night in question tell of a speckled band, whereas regrettably, these specimens' markings do not fit the description in any way. What explanation can we give? Pray, what was this sight that fell upon the victim's eyes last night? No, don't look at me. This has nothing to do with any of this. Oh, but this is. You have the answer to this quandary even now, hidden behind your back. Yes, that which you are trying, but the fail to conceal can only be the snake's loud skin. Wait a minute, what the fuck is that? Evidently, after the sudden horrible cry, his most deadly friend of yours shed its original skin, no? I don't know what you're talking about. Last night, through the ventilator visible in this cabin, your then speckled friend slid in next door. Using the bell and the cord on the other side of the bridge, the serpent silently descended to the victim's quarters. In the dim light, it appeared that a young gentleman who was about to lose his life as it speckled the bed. In summary, the nature of this friend of yours, which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime, is a rare breed of snake whose mark has changed each time it slouched its skin. Sholmes, that's... I don't think a snake so dreadful we can only imagine would be found in the deepest depths of India. Okay, no, I don't think that's it, but, you know... How Mr. Asogi died. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter. The grim demise, the grim demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life and why? According to the data of which I have appraised, it would appear that there are no visible signs of injury. In fact, the circumstance of the victim's death can only be explained by a terrible venom. Sholmes, we have already proven it's not venom. The snake doesn't even have any fangs, Sholmes. Now, we take it as a fact. There would be a bite mark. We can reasonably imagine that there remains evidence to affirm that it at the scene of the crime. Oh no, could there be? Yes, an examination of the deceased body will prove the cause of death conclusively. An almost, but not quite, imperceptible puncture wounds left by the venomous fangs will seal the truth. Yes, the vestiges of the snake were delivered by your terrifying friend. This makes no sense! There's no point of feigning ignorance, Miss Pavlova. After the incident, you have endeavored to hide everything, didn't you? But now your involuntary glance betrays the hiding place you chose. That's right. You hid the evidence links to you and in the victim's death in that traveling case. When you first met in the cabin, it came to my attention that your case moved periodically. Damn it, I can't read today! Your super assassin was restless inside, no doubt. You don't? It is telling me that the victims know the low whistling sound that he heard minutes before his end. It was the signal, was it not, the sound that had been used to train your serpent friend? To train? Indeed, you put your serpent through this ventilator and wait. After a period, you summoned it back with a whistle. You couldn't know the animal had done its duty, so you could listen for signs of life next door. If the victim appeared to not have been dispatched, you'd release the snake once more. You deny the snake has undergone such training? It's not true! I've extended to the ventilator and down the bell cord. The creature need only to sink its fangs in once. And its venom coursed through the victim's veins, ending his existence forever. That is the true nature of the speckled man that took the poor young man's life. There can be no doubt my logic is infallible. Okay. So I think I know what damn it, okay, so our guess has to be right. Okay. Okay, good. So let's see if any of our things are right here. Miss Pablo was trained to pet snake as a killing machine, an assassin, if you will. There on the floor, you will observe the saucer of milk. The promised food is the key to. Oh my fucking! Is there actual pet a cat? Her actual pet's a cat. Incredible. You solved the mystery! Amazing! You're a great deduction really listens to his name. I see why Sherlock Holmes has become such a household name. My dear man, it was nothing remarkable. As Russians say, I could not have done it with one left hand. Could I venture an opinion, Mr. Sholmes? But of course, what's on your mind? It is just, what about your deductions before? Some things don't quite make sense to me. I welcome the questions to my method and will answer both loudly and proudly. Oh, well, good. First of all, snakes are egg-laying creatures, part of the reptile family. You are well informed, madam. And reptiles, don't drink milk. Ah. It's really only mammals that like to drink milk, you see. So, I'm not sure it would be possible to trade a snake using milk as a reward. No matter. No doubt Miss Pablo will use some other trick to encourage your pet to do her bidding. Milk was merely an example. The logic holds. Well, there is something else. Snakes have no ears. Ah. Yes, so I'm not sure it would really be possible to signal a snake by whistling. But madam, what of Tales from Arabia? Have you heard of that snakes that dance to the sound of a flute? I think perhaps the performers play the music in time to the snake's natural movements. Oh, I see. No hands, no feet, no ears? These creatures are so inept to be practically useless! Don't take it out of the snakes, Mr. Sholmes. There is one other thing. You have more? Snakes use scales with their bellies to propel themselves. So, I'm not really sure that snake could manage to climb a flat bell cord like the ones in these cabins. Then it should try harder! Oh my fucking god! please, don't be angry at me, Mr. Sholmes. The point is, even if the stick had gone through the ventilator to the next door cabin, it couldn't have come back without help. What I'm trying to say is that there are a number of reasons why it's difficult to imagine a snake could have had part in this. Don't worry, Sholmes, we'll patch it up. I think we just need to step in and help again, Mr. Naruto. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, you don't mean. Yes, we need to modify Mr. Sholmes' latest deductions and turn them into the great ones they ought to be. I had a feeling that was coming. Alright, yes, let's go. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, let's see if all our guesses are right, everyone. What was I waiting for? Just what I was waiting for, Mr. Naruto. Yes, right. So, cast your eyes down to your wrists again. What? You've done it again! Your handcuffs are gone! Where did they go? Fear not, I shall see that they're restored after work is done. I really wish you'd leave them off. Now, everyone, let us begin. Sherlock Holmes being proud to present logic and the reasoning spectacular. Alright, course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Intruder's identity. So it's a cat. It's a cat. Miss Pavlova, moments ago you claimed to follow. That has nothing to do with me, and this whole thing has nothing to do with me. Yet you cannot deceive yourself. Yes, but you recall those horrid events, the aching heart, the smarts with pain. She does have a pain expression on her face. Yes, that's true. She does know Kazuma's death is weighing on her, heavily on her mind. But I'm not sure if Mr. Sholmes has read her quite correctly, is that it? Let's take a moment and really look closely at Miss Pavlova. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, what do we have here? Not right ear. Is that? Okay, aching heart. Right ear. Left ear, okay? Like, is that not it? Those are not the she's not looking at her palm, right? She's looking at her palm. Oh, there we go. I thought those were the marks. Nope, those are it. Oh, Naruhodo-san, look! That looks like a very painful wound. It looks like a scratch made by some small animal. Okay, it is a cat. It's a cat. And fairly recently, too. Well, whatever scratch, it doesn't appear to be around here.
Yes!
Yes, when you recall those horrid events, a claw scratch smarts with pain. Indeed, as a simple observation reveals that the wound is fresh. Miss Pavlova, did you in fact receive that scratch? Sometime last night? Ah! When I think about the young man who died next door, I feel so sad. When I am sad, the pain from this wound is worse. And it is that very pain that evidences your inextricable link to the victim's death. So, we ask, what is the nature of the intruder that stole the victim's cabin that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was the friend of which you boarded this vessel, was it not? As I suspected, another telltale glance. Without doubt, your friend is that rotting servant we see before us. Okay, no. It seems like the scratch on the back of Miss Pavlova's hand was made by this friend of hers, doesn't it? Except snakes don't have claws, don't they? I mean, they could have used the fangs to like. you could have used the pet fangs to like just did a scratch there. No, they don't. They don't even have the hands and feet which claws might grow. Well then, if that snake isn't their pet, then what is? Where's the true identity of this friend of hers? We should follow her gaze, Naruhodo-san? Well, we'll find the answer. It's a cat. Oh wow, hey look, it's a cat right there, in the frame. Ah, look at that photograph in this frame. Oh my fucking god! That's it! The bell! The broken bell in Kazuma's room! There's something about Miss Pavlova prompted when she ran away. She's exceptionally beautiful, isn't she? Yes, that is true. But personally, it's a little black creature she's holding that's caught my eye. Maybe we'd better take a closer look at this. I mean, shoot, it's a cat.
Yes!
Everything's going together. Without doubt, your friend is that little kitten we see before us. Yes, the scratch on the back of your hand makes it abundantly clear. Oh no! The whereabouts of this black kitten isn't clear, but what is clear is that you brought the animal with you when you ran away, didn't you? Ah! Alright, we're getting this. Dark is my best friend. I couldn't leave her behind. Darker would appear to be a Russian blue. And yet, the fact leaves us with a quandary. The victim's written observation of the delighted question tell of a speckled man, whereas regrettably, these specimens' markings do not fit the description in any way. It's a cat toy! What she was hiding was a cat toy! What explanation can we give? So the cat carried the toy there last night. No, don't look at me. That has nothing to do with any of this. Oh, but it does. You have the answer to the quandary even now, hidden behind your back. Yes, that which you are trying but failing to conceal can only be snake snout skin. By the say snake snout skin. Did you see that? She just took something out of her pocket and hid behind their back. If she just left it in their pocket, no one would ever have known. Oh yes, ploys like this are Mr. Sholom's specialty. He's so cleverly forced to reveal something. I thought abduction was a specialty, or maybe he may making me believe that that was a ploy too. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that's the skin of a snake. In which case, just what is Miss Pavlova hiding behind their back? It's a cat toy. Well, it was speckle, and it's a bad, but what is it? It seems to be a soft and fluffy, a long piece of cloth of some sort, and it looks like a handle on the one end. It may be a cat's toy. Yeah! This sort of common in the West, apparently. How's that a toy for cats? Cats like to chase a bat and paw at it. Kittens in particular love that sort of play. You only wave that in front of them and they pounce and catch it. That sounds positively adorable. Yeah, it turns into a cat's toy. So now we can present.
Yes!
Break it! Yes, the thing you're trying but fail to conceal is a cat's toy. Precisely, and the true nature of the now infamous speckled bat. Ow! And it was this toy that you dangled through the ventilator. You waited around and presumed naturally the victim could not fail to notice it. But why? For what reason? So the cat made it to the other side! My dear boy, there can only be one answer to that. Her feline friend disappeared through the ventilator into the neighboring cabin. And Miss Pearl intended to use the speckled cat's toy to incite the creature to return. Ah! It's so in the nature of his friend, of Miss Pavlova, which of last night they portrayed the scene of the crime. He's a blithesome Russian blue brilliant cat by the name of Darka. A truly troublesome feline, young Darka is proving to be she must be caged once she were once found. And you will not forgive us for borrowing the photograph of your pet, Miss Pavlova? Okay. Photograph had the evidence. It was after I gave her food last night. That's when it happened. She scratched the back of my hand and then ran up the bell cord. Before I could do anything, she had disappeared and through the ventilator. Darka, she is so naughty. Our beloved kitten. There we go. Death by venomous snake bites? Not exactly. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, in the grim demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life and why? Okay, no, I'm still thinking that he slipped. Yeah, he slipped on the bell, I guess. Yeah, crap! He slipped on the bell, and then his head hit the bedpost. All right. Oh, it's all coming together. That's gonna be my guess. So this was a motiveless crime after all. For the looks of it, it's a complete accident. According to the data which I have appraised, it would appear there would be no visible signs of injury. In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by a terrible venom. Mr. Sherlock says it's true. There are no signs of a wound anywhere on Kazuma's body. That's right. But Sholmes seems to have been unaware of one very important detail. Kazuma wasn't poisoned. Yes, it would seem so. Let's give the information he's missing now. So, the autopsy report. Well, post-mortem report. There's no autopsies yet, I think. In fact, the circumstance of the victim's death can only be explained by the post-mortem report. Ah, yes, I knew it was one or the other. His neck was... Indeed, the breaking of the cranial vertebrae is fatal. Only the Goliath would be strong enough to survive that. Seaman strong enough is an immortal freak, you know. The jury is out anyway. We have a good authority that the victim's neck was broken. Now, we take that as facts. We can reasonably imagine that there remains evidence of firmness at the scene of the crime. Oh no, could there be? Yes, an examination of the deceased body will prove the cause of death conclusively. Okay, no. Kazuma died because his neck was broken. In other words, he was probably struck with something or someone. Yes, that's a distinct possibility. As of yet, though, there's no weapon found though. It's the bedpost! He slipped into the bedpost! Didn't see it then silently creep up behind Kazuma and deal with him a fatal blow. I suppose it's possible that he had a fall and hit the ground. Holy shit! I think I'm right! It could have been a terrible act of misfortune that he broke his neck completely by accident. Oh yes, a bad fall could oh my fucking god! Those were trip marks! It's hard to leave Kazuma's son though. He wasn't a clumsy man. Well, we need to fix his deduction somehow. Is there anything from the scene that could explain what happened? Okay, no. The mark, right? Yeah, so he slipped. He slipped. That really was it, isn't it?
Yes!
Mark on the floor! Yes, an examination of the mark on the floor will prove the cause of death conclusively. This particular is so prominently visible next to the victim's body is a deposit of shoe polish. Shoe polish? Indeed, positively identified with a little analysis I constructed, which I carry now as a matter of course. Beeswax, tallow, and dye were my results, and then there are ingredients of shoe polish. And the color of this polish is perfect match to the color of Mr. Asogi's lace leather shoes. Looking at this mark, it's not hard to imagine what happened. For some reason, Mr. Asogi must have caught his foot at the floor and tripped. Oh my fucking! Oh! Holy crap! Please no! Holy shit! I'm right! And by a dreadful turn of misfortune, caught his neck against some immovable object as he fell to the door. Okay, so am I right about the object? Suffering a fatal blow to the spine, the victim's vertebrae shattered in an instant. He lost his life. No! Oh! I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Is that really true, Miss Puppy? What about the evidence left behind the scene where Mr. Sogi lost his life? Yes, the facts are clear as day to me. Yes, the facts are clear as day to me. You did all that you could to conceal the incriminating evidence. But now, the glass betrays the hiding place you chose. That's right, you hid the evidence that links to the victim said in that traveling case. I don't believe it. Kazuma-san merely tripped over and now he's no more? Oh my fuck, it was an accident! Oh my god, I guessed it right! I fucking called it! I know it's hard to believe, but the mark on the floor does not seem to suggest what happened. That's what happened, but... And this particular Mr. Shome's deduction is right. Miss Pavlova is trying to hide some evidence that would prove it. Here in this cabin, somewhere in the direction that she just cast her eyes. Where, I wonder? Let's have a good look around. The answer must be here somewhere. Okay. Not the traveling case. Okay, look inside it. Is there Mr. Kid or friend? That's right, and it wasn't a snake after all. No, it was a little kid that she calls Darka. Not that's anywhere to be seen now. It seems to have let itself out of the case and gone exploring. I expect to wrap itself around someone's head, trying to make a new friend. Either that, or it's scratching their hand to pieces. Point is, where has it got to? Waste paper basket? Is there anything in there? There's a kid waste paper, but has all the first class cabins at them. I was only started occupying this cabin last night. So there's not much rubbish in here yet. Oh, what's that? It's the bell! You didn't see that? The other broken, it's a broken piece of glass, isn't it? Yes, it is. And I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. It's a mark! It looks familiar. Perhaps it's more in your mind by it's playing tricks on you? Okay.
Yes!
Yes! That's Right, you can evidently see that the victims had in a waste paper basket. Ah! Here we have fragments of some intricate glass object. It would seem that one has a familiar errand. Precisely, we found another piece of broken glass on the floor in Mr. Osogi's cabin. As you can see, the two pieces fit together perfectly. Oh no! So, Miss Pavlova, shall we consider what this tells us? Why would it be that part of this glass object which is broken evidently at the scene of the victim's death should be found in the waste paper basket in your cabin? Ah! You're well acquainted with this glass bell, are you not? I don't know. In that hushed Russian accent of yours, well, what say you this time, dear girl? Why? Because we have conclusive evidence linking you to the bell in question. What? Take it away, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes. The evidence linking Miss Pavlova to the little gas, that would be the mark on the floor. Right there. Boom. Yes! I think. Yes, there's the evidence. Okay, my dear fellow, that evidence. Wait, no. Deserves one, I would say. Would you with good orders, young lady? Damn it! I don't know. Damn it! So it's the cat! It's the cat photo! Damn it! Okay, no. There we go. That's the cat photo. Yes! Not the other piece of the bell in the thing. If you look at this photograph, you can clearly see, hanging from darkest color, the very glass bell in question. Hi. The truth has caught up with you, Miss Pavlova. The young man has lost his life as he did so after a truly inauspicious fall. And the cause of that fateful stumble? Your absent feline friend, Darka! Oh! Shit! I couldn't tell anyone. I'm sorry. Death by tripping over a cat. God damn! Okay. Ooh, okay. There. I think we already saw this. Why do you tell us now, Miss Pavlova? That's exactly what happened last night. It was a little after 1 in the morning. It was so late, but I kind of had time to feed Darka, so I gave her some food. And then all of a sudden, she scratched me and jumped out of my hands. People do say cats becomes anxious and nervous in new environments. She was so fast, she had disappeared through the ventilator before I could stop her. And that is how you acquire a rare nasty rune in the back of your hand, I take it? Yes. And they had read the rules of the wall. I knew that I was not allowed Darka with me. Yes, modern science suggests that animals can carry infectious diseases. It is a precaution, really. So I listened, tried to hear if there was some noise in the next cabin. It was very quiet. I was sure if someone was there, he must be sleeping. So at one point you thought it was safe to try to lower your kitten back again. Like tagging the end of the toy in the ventilator in the adjoining cabin. Darka loves his toy, but it didn't work. Nothing worked. I tried using her favorite toy. I tried whistling to her softly, but nothing. She didn't return. So the faint whistling Kazama wrote about in his diary was Miss Pavlova tried to retrieve her pet. Cats have a propensity to remain hidden in the shadows when frightened. Yes, so there was nothing else I could do. I just had to wait until she had calmed down. But then... Oh, shoot! Yeah, it was an accident! I nearly passed out with shock. I heard her crying out and then it was such a dreadful bang. And afterwards, nothing. It was totally silent. Kazama was... From the pierce to the brown mark on the floor, it seems like that what heard was the victim stepping on the glass bell and tripping up. Yes, Burry has a large vessel, but even she can pinch and roll violently without warning. Mr. Soki was already off balance as a result of the ship lurching when the kitten got under his feet. A combination of unfortunate ride could easily have caused him to fall over. But what became of the kitten afterwards? In the end, I managed to get her to come back through the ventilator. Yet Darka is nowhere to be seen. I must have forgot to lock my case, and now she's disappeared again. Gracious, that cat is as insufferably restless as I am. Well, he knows something about himself at least. When I woke up this morning, I heard the young man in the cabin next to mine had died. But I couldn't bring myself to tell anyone what had happened. I was too scared. Scared that they would send me back. Oh, hold on a minute. What about the snake? You're right. Where is it? The snake isn't your friend, Miss Paolo. Then whose is it? And where did it come from? Where is it doing on board this ship? Yeah, what is it doing? But I guessed it right! I fucking called it! I fucking called that it was an accident! Oh, shoot. The snake is my friend. His name is Pirozoko. Pirozoko? What? What? The snake belongs to you? He escaped the cage when an emergency alarm sounded. I was looking for him. I did not expect to find him in here. How did that snake get to the cabin? But animals are not permitted on board. We are at sea for 1 year. We want to be so long with our close friend without someone who understands? Can't you find someone a little more human who understands you better? Okay, but my dear burly fellow, are you a gargantuan venomous snake? Surely, it's not venomous, Sholmes. I don't think it's venomous. At least you don't see any fangs. You appreciate the danger you're putting everyone in? No venom. Rizoko does not have venom. He is harmless, very long, but very gentle. He is adorable like Granny. It's venomless? Yes, now he is hungry, so he's in a bad mood, but once I feed him, he will see big smile. And you feed him what? Milk, I suppose? Like they say, like they say they milk chickens. Ridiculous. Snakes that drink milk are only in stupid stories. Rizoko eats mouses, big, fat, round mouses. Oh, so is that what the mouse trap in the passageway out there is for? Of course. How else can I catch my friend's favorite food? Nothing says this top of the food chain like the look in their eyes right now. It refuses to drink milk. It can't hear a whistle. It can't climb up a bell cord. And it's not even venomous. Oh, the deuce did something so in Atlanta starring role! It is not my fault. I do not make up stories. My Prezoko has nothing to do with this incident. So that's what happened. That's the truth behind my best friend's tragic death. Well then, okay, that was something. Miss Pavlova? I understand the difficult situation you found yourself in, and I do sympathize. But please remember this. A young man lost his life. If you're going to attempt to cover up guilt with lies, then no matter the circumstances, I cannot forgive you! But what are you talking about, Miss Mikatoba? What lies? Miss Pavlova just confessed everything. It was just a series of unfortunate events, an accident. Oh shoot, wait a minute. I'm not the great detective like Mr. Sholmes. I don't have a gift for knowing the truth. But even I can see, that was not the truth. Don't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? Holy shit, what? Oh my god, wait a minute. It wasn't an accident. Then what? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, no. That is nothing, right? Was there malintent here? To be perfectly honest, yes. Okay. So, now we have to guess how he died again. Because that is not... It's a lie. You're discussing Miss Pavlova, so I'm sure of it. I just can't quite put my finger on it. The writing, right? I confess. I was intended to let Scotland Yard deal with any outstanding issues in this matter. Oh. I'm only present here for a very specific reason. The truth is, you, Mr. Naruhodo, are simply a distraction. A distraction? I do hope you find not finding your shackles too uncomfortable. Ah, not again! When did he do that? Especially as they're on your wrist as a result of my intervention. I was rather hoping I'd resolve matters before we made it to our next port call. You were Mr. Sholmes? Yes, but I overlooked one important detail. The deceased young man was a very close companion of yours. Was he not? Yes. Kazuma was my closest friend. I owed him my freedom, even. In that case, we must follow this to its conclusion. No further distractions. You must uncover the real truth here, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, whatever that may be. The key to this is the discrepancy in the Miss Pavlova's story, I'm sure. If only I can chase that down, maybe the truth will become clear. The truth about how he really died. And about the scene that Kevin really came to be. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Alright, the music's starting! Oh! Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Naruhodo. So then, shall we begin? Yes. What we should ponder first? The victim lost his eye in the car that was bolted shut from the inside. Was this truly an unfortunate accident? Or is it in fact no accident at all? What is... So, I still believe it's an accident. She didn't push him intentionally. Right? Yeah, right. So, okay, wait a minute. Okay, no. What do we do here? Okay. It's not yet clear. There's some information we're missing. Right? How do we do this? Smash it over a kid and tragic is with sudden accident. Wait, let's just take a step back. It doesn't make sense that that really happened, does it? I'm going to have to ask you to spell it out for me. It's starting to happen. It takes shape now. There's a clear contradiction between the facts. Miss Pavlova's story here. Okay. Mere accident, yet again. Because, we still haven't solved the message on the floor. There's a cover-up. Let us show our hand, Mr. No, time to present the evidence. The evidence that proves unequivocally that the victim's death was no mere accident. Message. BAM! Yes! The truth is clearly recorded in this photographic print. There's no way Mr. Soy could have left his message on the floor. The script is Russian, isn't it? Indeed it is. The words written mean wordplay. I see what you mean. Most people would leave a dying message in their native language, Japanese in this case. But maybe he was studying Russian. It is simple language. It is a simple language. He could have picked it up very fast. That doesn't seem very likely. That's actually not the point. It makes no difference whether he was Russian, he knew Russian or not. Sorry, what do you mean? Exactly what he said before. There's no way that Mr. Soy could have left this message on the floor. And the reason why was clearly explained in here. Damage to the cervical vertebrae was only an instant death. Instant death! Oh! Which means, after the victim fell to the floor, he could have possibly written on something horrific because he was already dead! Oh no! That's not the only reason either. There's something else we found in Mr. Asoki's cabin. A retina so that couldn't possibly have been there if Miss told us it was true. What? So it's a solid sign I've noticed too. Okay. Mark on the floor. Bam! There's a piece of broken glass next to the mark on the floor. That glass bell the kid had around its neck, we already knew all about it. It was broken in half and the victim tripped over it and the cat fell. So we already had a satisfactory explanation. Where's the flaw in that logic? Unfortunately, there's a very big flaw. A fatal flaw. What? And that's really what happened. Then how did one have the belt end up back here in the cabin? Oh shoot! That's right, we found the other half of the glass in a waste paper basket. Would you take care to explain that, Miss Pavlova? Oh no! Both these pieces of evidence clearly point to the same conclusion. That Mr. Asogi died last night in his cabin. There was someone else in that room. The same person deliberately arranged a scene to disguise the truth. The cover-up is her own guilt. He's her own guilt. Kill! Yes, there was someone else present in Mr. Asogi. You're wasting time. Someone else was there. Duh, of course, we know this. What are you talking about? Bulkhead was bolted shut from inside. There was no way in or out. Oh yes. No, it's the nope. The ship. The only other person that counted when the youngster died was you. Yes. It's true. I wasn't at cabin when it happened. You were shut inside the cabin more precise about the details. I don't know Russian. There's no way I would have left that message. Not what? There's no way you could have left that message, to be precise about the details. Would you mind? Oh, forgive me, my dear fellow. As I was saying, the person in question wrote the word wardrobe in the Russian on the floor. In an attempt to incriminate me for the crime, even though I'd been asleep there the entire time. And then the same person picked up the broken glass bell that had fallen on the floor, for fear it would become evidence that would show how Mr. Asogi really died. But why wouldn't this person have taken all the pieces of the bell away? Leaving half behind was going to raise questions. Yes, well, it was past 1 o'clock in the early hours of the morning. The cabin would have been quite dark. A single small lamp suspended in the ceiling would have barely cast any light onto the floor there. Little wonder then the cupboard failed to notice a fragment of the tiny item. You all suspect me, don't you? Oh, Seaman Stroganoff? You know, as a woman of the sea, she is daughter of strong sailor. 2 years ago, they noticed her dad to killed and went away to join the ballet company. But before, she was a dancer on the ship, a member of the ship band. You do not accuse the ship's angel of being a criminal. Ah, so that's it. You say when young student died, Nina was there in his cabin? Well, that is not possible. I give my tooth. Well, that is all most interesting. And why would you give your tooth, pray? How can you be so sure? You are a great detective. You should know. Look, truth in eyes. Cabin bulkhead was bolted shut from the inside. Nobody could go into the cabin. Not Nina, not anyone. Or you want to tell me that a killer can walk through locked doors? Yet, it's impossible. We already solved this. He's right. But wait, I've read about this in the detective stories. People often tie thread around the door latches so they can open and close them from the outside. We've already been through this train of thought, though. It's the ship. These buckets are not barn doors. Certainly not. These are watertight doors, and one should expect to find in any modern steamship. Constructed of heavy steel with not a gap inside. No threads or needles or magnets could not have been used. No, of course not. I thought so too. Mr. Naruhodo suggested it earlier, so... Kasada-san, how can you shift it to be like that? Those seamen sharp as a van point. The cabin door couldn't but... Hello, Emma! Yeah, sure thing, when you're 50 pesos, someone hungry loaf, level 1! Holy crap, I'm so proud of myself. I managed to guess the case already. I managed to guess the case. Pretty well so far. So, I guessed that he tripped. But I think I know it already. I think I know it. I think I know what happened. So currently, we're here's my here's my guess so far. So we now know we tripped, and I guessed that correctly. Let's see here. Now we can't see his room, but there's something weird about all this still, because I'm also guessing that the chicken that everyone ate was drugged, since everyone has a headache. So that would mean everyone has a headache except everyone has a headache, but Kazuma didn't eat the chicken. That's why he was still awake, and we were knocked out. So that's one of the guesses here. Now, I'm still struggling to see if Pavlova knew about this already, and that's why she tried to retrieve her cat. But yeah, so I don't think any of the other crew was doing this either. Like any of the other crew was drugged from the chicken. Assuming it's drugged, like it's not a mere coincidence that these three over here have headaches, and we do too. All of us ate the chicken. Well, no, we only know that Susanoo also ate the chicken, and she also has a headache. So, no, the chicken is definitely drugged. There's something in that chicken. But there's a problem here. Yes, okay. They use the drug chicken to hide something. We already know the sudden stop. Locked the door already. So I guess she just didn't expect it to be awake at that time. I'm not sure if she got I'm not sure if he got pushed or he tripped. He actually tripped. What? I pointed to my hand that I could bolt the I put it to you that I could bolt this cabin door without laying a finger on it. It's a sudden stop. So she's aided by the crew too. The crew would have to have also covered this up. And in this very cabin, we can see a trace of the method I have in mind haven't been used before. I don't believe it. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, I believe you know what I mean, don't you? A way to shut the bolt of the cabin door from the outside. Yeah, we already see this. Ryunosuke, we've already seen this. This ship's sudden stop. One does spring the wine, yes. Do you really know what Mr. Shones means, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, and so should you. Because we've seen it happen. Indeed we have. So, you care to do the honors, Mr. Naruhodo? Okay, it's the bookshelf, right? No, not the bookshelf. Did I have to present something else? Like, can I? It's not going closer to it. Can I present it like here? Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Woo! There. Look at the boat case there. See how all the books and things like all that have toppled over? That must have happened when the ship made an emergency stop before. Yes, that's right. It's a very powerful vessel. When the engines are thrown into reverse, a violent jolt goes across the entire ship. Wouldn't there be like safety measures for this though? I believe, yes, it's what's known as the force of inertia, acting on the objects. Is there nothing that Susanoo doesn't know? Or is that or that isn't in her book at least? Ryunosuke, you're only gonna point this out now. or whatever it's called, the same force that pushed over those books on the bookcase, also made something else in the cabin move. The bolt on the cabin door. Ah! It's a very obvious after the emergency stop that the ship made earlier. We had come to this cabin not long before, and we hadn't bolted the door. But then... Hello? Is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance! Well, that sounds like... Inspector Hosonaga. Oh, yes. That's it. Well, when the ship stopped suddenly, the bolt flew across and locked the door. It's made of metal, but small and light enough to be moved by the ship's sudden change in speed. Or the force of inertia. Are you trying to say that last night, after Mr. Sogi was killed, ship's crew are in on it? Bam! The answer's Burrier made another emergency stop! When I woke up this morning, I looked around the cabin. I thought it looked a little odd. All the books on the shelves had toppled over, and all the ornaments. It was almost as if someone had run their hands across the shelves, deliberately knocked everything over. Yes, I remember that. I stood them all up again, did I? Then we came to this cabin, and we were surprised to see the same thing in here. All the books and everything had been toppled over, just like Mr. Asogi's cabin. Oh my! Do you have anything to say about this, Miss Pavlova? Okay. Are you out of your mind? You say Burrier made emergency stop? See, the little far-fetched, but how could it possibly have happened? There's actually someone from the engine room. Oh yeah, the crew's in on it, we know it! Oh, it's simple enough. Are you forgetting the button in the passageway outside? Used to trigger the emergency alarm? Oh yes, of course. There was a notice that wasn't there, telling you to only press the button in times of emergency. On dark nights when the fog is dense, the captain cannot afford to rely on the eyes of his lookout alone. Hence the placement of the number of buttons around the vessel allow any crewman to raise the alarm. The sort of button that is almost compelled to press to satisfy one's curiosity. Wait, it was you? When the button is pressed, two things happen in the interest of safety. The emergency alarm bell rings and the... Holy crap, Herlock Sholmes pressed the button? Fucking crap! Alright. And the vessel comes to a complete stop. As it did indeed earlier today. Mr. Sholmes? Surely it wasn't you who... As I always say, a button has one purpose in life. To be pressed, whatever the occasion. He sounds almost proud of himself. Oh God, Sholmes. How dare you mess with the ship! I report you to the captain. You're in trouble now! No, I'm sure all can wait till later. Let us not overlook the fact that we have not learned a valuable lesson. When the vessel makes an emergency stop, the bolts of the cabin door slide closed. So, what we must now consider... Yes, it all comes down to one thing now! Last night after what happened to Mr. Asogi... You know, it did make an emergency stop. You are idiots. Boring as usual with many passengers. If we make an emergency stop even in the middle of the night, there would be chaos. Oh my fucking God! Oh, that's where it comes in! That's where it comes in, the chicken! They drugged everyone! They drugged everyone to hide that! To hide the emergency stop! What are your thoughts, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, it's certainly possible that some kind of emergency happened last night. Do you have evidence to support the idea? Really? What evidence, Mr. Naruhodo? Fascinating. Do you show us, my good man? What evidence promotes the theory that some emergency gripped last night? Okay. Okay, what's the evidence? What's the evidence? No, wait. It's missing. No entries. Yeah, no entries. Nothing to report. For 30 whole minutes. Bam!
Yes!
Seaman Stroganoff, it's your duty to patrol the first class arena of the ship. Is that right? That is correct. Why? And the ship's log here. This should have been where you record the details of your duties. What are you doing with that? That is mine! Ah, you're rather carelessly left at the little top makeshift bureau in this ship's passageway out there. But as the responsible passengers, we took it to the door care with a mind to return it to you later. I left it there on purpose. That is where I put it always. The point is, looking at what you usually record, it's clear that under normal circumstances you write the phrase "nothing to report" every 30 minutes. But from 2 o'clock last night to the first light this morning, nothing was recorded at all. Nothing recorded in the log? That is... Duh, because nothing happened! Well, if nothing happened, you would normally write "nothing to report," wouldn't you? Oh. Indeed so, which tells us shortly that after 2 a.m. something happened here overboard the SS Borea. Something sufficiently significant to make you forget to fill the ship's log, in fact. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something, guys. That shit really did get an urgent sub in the middle of the night. Stop talking rubbish. If I'm perfectly honest, I find that a little hard to believe. So, well, why? Well, because if something as major as emergency stuff really had happened, surely all of this would have noticed. That's very true. Okay, so that is where the drugged meat comes in. Drugged meat! The big drugged meat! Thanks to the emergency stop we experienced earlier, we all know what it feels like now. The ship lurched so violently, and the alarm bell was so loud. I can't imagine that anybody would sleep through that, even if it happened in the dead of the night. Well, no, that's a good point. What the throbbing? Sorry? What do you mean? Your head, man. The throbbing of your head since this morning. We have all suffered with it. Ah! Oh, yes. I've had a headache, you're right. In fact, I haven't been feeling myself since I woke up today. No, nor have I. My head has been feeling really heavy since dawn. You've all been afflicted, haven't you? Just as I suspected. He's right, my head's been throbbing today too. And since eating dinner yesterday evening, everything has felt sort of hazy. Oh! I can't remember anything that happened after I climbed inside the wardrobe. The first thing I noticed this morning was a throbbing pain in my head. I had already been dragged out of the wardrobe and had those handcuffs put on me by that point. Why did I wake up all that when all that was happening to me? Oh my god, there we go! Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo. You boarded the vessel as a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, well, yes. Sorry. A stowaway class of accommodation doesn't usually include meals. What did you survive on? Well, Cosmo looked after me. He was always happy to share his meals. So you enjoyed some of the whole roast chicken dish that was served yesterday evening, I take it? Oh my god! The big brain! Yes, in fact, I had all of that. Cosmo wasn't fond of chicken. Oh really? So the victim didn't eat any of the chicken at all? That's right, he didn't touch it. Is that relevant? Yo, my god! My dear fellow, does that not strike you? Oh! Mr. Sholmes, do you mean to say that there was something wrong with the chicken? I do. No, really? Is that really true? Oh my god, yes! It's all coming together. The meal prepared for the passengers last night had been tampered with. Tampered with by the addition of sulfuric, designed to induce a deep slumber in those who consumed it. A sleeping drug? Oh god! Oh shoot! Do you mean whoever did this laced every meal with a sleeping drug so no one would notice the ship's emergency stop? Mr. Naruhodo, of course not. That's what Mrs. Sholmes means for the part. No, it is! It is! Precisely. Lacing every meal of every passenger aboard with a sulfuric drug would certainly be impossible. Unless that is, every single member of the crew was a conspirator! Oh, shit! What? Mr. Sholmes? Well, see, man? Eh? I saw to say that you're more that any more discussion in this matter will get you nowhere. Oh crap! Fucking crush this case! He refused to talk. There would have to be inquiry made through the shipping company, of course. And where that would have happened, every member of the crew and the captain itself would be hauled over to the coals. For aiding and abetting a renegade. Please, no more. I will tell everything. I cannot make problems like this for everyone anymore. These crewmen are your former comrades, I believe. Yes, so when I decided to run away, I asked her to help me. We all agreed to help everyone together. She threw away everything, her fame in the ballet, Mother Russia. We wanted to help our angel. I don't believe it. You are right. We put sleeping drug and chicken last night. Pull that one too, baby! Oh! Oh, shoot! Yes, I remember now. I didn't know I was chewing on a lump of shit. Chewing a lump of something strange and bitter at one point. No, we could not make all drug, how do you say, dissolve? Oh, talk about some heavy seasoning. At midnight in waters near Shanghai, we brought our angel on board. She was helped by comrade on shore with a small fishing boat. Along the passengers on the SS Burya slept soundly. Thanks to an almost magical effect of slumber, inducing poison into their evening meals that contained. So that's not what's happened. The only person away on the ship last night were the crew, people who disliked chicken, and the newly boarded passenger, Miss Pavlova. Oh, that means it would have been possible for you. You could have used the emergency stop trick to lock Cosmo's cabin door. Oh shoot! But how does that make sense? Surely if every cabin door would have ended up locked in that case, there would have been that would have been complete chaos. Oh, I wouldn't say so. What? Of course. Just like us, all the other passengers would have eaten their evening meal of chicken in their cabins. In which they would have been overwhelmed by the tiredness because of the sleeping drug. Quite accordingly, all passengers were arrayed in their cabins for the night. Yes. The overwhelming majority of passengers would habitually sleep with their cabins bolted down anyway. And so not one of them would have formed and they found it remarkable to find the door locked in the morning. In summary, in order to fasten the bolt of a single cabin door of the ship, the culprit brought the entire vessel to emergency stop in the early hours of the morning. We have talked long time and many things. What is point? The point is what I said earlier. That somebody else present on the scene when the victim lost his life last night. Someone let the messenger rush on the floor and attempt to criminate another. Someone who tried to desperately to hide the broken fragments of glass that would have revealed the true culprit's identity. And so to abuse the ship's emergency stop procedure in order to lock the door. All told, a busy night. But, I don't know anything about any of this. I'm just a little girl. You like to speak with your long English words and explain your clever ideas. But I am sailor. Sailors don't listen to long, boring stories we don't believe. Sailors like me, we trust only what we see with our own eyes. A laudable trait. What? I am quite the same in this position, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes? Do you hear it? The accusatory cry of guilt of the wind? What accusatory cry of guilt? So sorry, you've lost me. Proof of involvement, man. But you can't hear such a call with your ears. No. You must hear it with your eyes, for observation is the basis of all deduction. What are you talking about? I believe its time has come. For one logic and reasoning to be calculated to expose the truth. Oh shit! What the heck? Alright. Let's do this. So, Mr. Your assistance, if you please? What exactly, Mr. Sholmes? With observation, my dear fellow, just as I said, of these two prevaricators. Observation? If you remember Naruhodo, we know that somebody tried to fabricate the evidence, don't we? By tampering with the scene of Mr. Asogi's death! What we're looking is trace evidence that one of the two was there when it happened. Oh, shoot! There we go again! Precisely. You are delightfully quick to grasp my meaning. Alright, I'll see what I can do. We're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else there last night when Kazama died. Kazama? Okay. There we are. My good man, you have ink on your shirt? Oh, look at this. It's some kind of stain in an unusual place. Yes, you're right. It looks like ink, if I'm not mistaken. Ink. And look at that color, too. It's clear where it's come from.
Yes!
Broken! Seaman strong enough? You seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform there. Eh? Ah, yes, I don't know where this dirt comes from. So nothing in particular comes to mind about the stain? What are you trying to say? It would appear the significance of the stain has escaped your attention, Seaman. Allow us to make it plain. Okay. Ooh. It's a very large stain on the back of Seaman's Stroganoff's uniform. But I think what made it is clear. Indeed it is. So, Mr. Naruhodo, present the evidence that proves it. My pleasure. Alright, then the evidence that proves the stain at the back of Seaman's Strongman's uniform is... the crime scene photo. Right there. Yes! Oh shoot! Here it comes! Yes, it's the photograph that ink shows that caused the stain on your uniform. Ink? A rather unusual color, purple. Oh! Ah, the penny drops at last. Now you see the significance. Yes, this is the democracy made democracy made manifest. The Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written in purple ink. And the stain on the back of the uniform is ink of the exact same color. The ink had been dry. It couldn't possibly have stained your uniform in that. Which means you must have been present in the cabin moments immediately after the ink was spilt. Alright, yes. It was me. I did it. Everything. I arranged everything in Dead Student's cabin to make it look like the wardrobe man did it. And I pressed the button to make Boria do emergency stop and both cabins shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel. Biff, please. Don't worry, Angel. Let me do talking. It was after 1 in the morning. I was on duty patrolling passageway. Then our angel came to me. She was white like sheet. Biff, please, you must help me. I went with her. The door of the cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw student boy on floor. What happened here? Please, don't tell anyone. My little one, my little furry friend. Everything that happened in cabin is like Angel told you. The kitten escaped to the ventilator in Mr. Asoki's cabin. Then he tripped over and broke his neck when he fell on the floor. Yes, that is right. So after the incident when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlova went missing in the cabin next to hers. Only to find the occupant lying lifeless on the floor. And that she was where she heard the sound of something falling on the floor. That's when she went to look. No, Angel? The door was not locked. So she opened the lock and you already know what happened after. There was just one thing. If you wouldn't mind. What? When you went to Mr. Silky's cabin, Miss Pavlova, was he already dead? Why? I already told you! When Nina stopped and over to his guy to look inside, I was asking Miss Pavlova! Well, Miss Pavlova? Duh. Oh. Yes, that is right. I saw him. It was dark, and he was wearing black, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared. I understand, and I believe you. Okay, okay. Oh. So is it finally now? Have you discovered the real truth about Kazama's death at last? Ah, something very nearly slipped my mind. Oh, Mrs. Sholmes? This photograph. Yes, I took it myself, you know. The cause of death was a broken neck. Therefore, the victim died instantly. And unfortunately, this incident that precipitated these events, a kitten on which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there is one particular area in this photograph that seems to me somewhat unnatural. Very good, Uber Dragon. We're just about done, unfortunately. But wait a minute. Is there one more guess in this case? What the fuck? Wait, I guessed everything right. I guessed everything right again. Oh, I have big brain. What do you mean unnatural? Is there something else in this case? What are your thoughts on this matter, Naruhodo? Oh, well. Holy crap, that's hard! Oh my god, okay, so... Yeah, how do you do, Uber Dragon? One, okay, wait a minute. What's unnatural about this scene? Oh my god, wait a whoa! No, wait a minute, no, wait, I get it now! He's clutching his fist? Is that it?
Yes!
Alright, if you really felt an unfortunate accident, then his fist just doesn't seem quite right. The exact same thought occurred to me. And the fall went is he just opened the palms flat. Yet here's the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. Almost, you might say. As if though he were gripping something. What do you mean? Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim's face a short while ago. You did? And what, pray, do you imagine I found there? My dear fellow? Mr. Sholmes? Show us, please! Why, of course, my dear madam. Would I keep you in suspense? No? Also nice to hear, Uber Dragon. This is what I found. Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle? Yes, you're right, a crescent moon. It's pretty, but what does it tell us? It tells us nothing! I'm not so sure that crescent moon looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. Is that an earring? Observation, Mr. Naruhodo, that is the key. What? The truth is tantalizingly close. It's an earring! How did that crescent moon come to be in Kazuma's clenched fist? This is the final clue, the last piece of the puzzle. Ask yourself, what does this little crescent moon mean? What significance has it? And observe to find the answer with your own eyes! Okay. And it's an earring. Right over there.
Yes!
Boom! shatter the glass! Miss Pavlova, I noticed that on your ear. Even though you have a metal earring, the record part seems to be missing. A little link, the holding it must have been broken, I suppose. Eh? What? I'm looking at your other ear. A crescent moon! Ah! I don't believe it! Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly there's only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Sogi must have grasped that crescent moon, pulled it from your ear. Perhaps the moon was before he fell to the floor. Oh shit, in other words, last night in Mr. Sogi's cabin you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite nearly at arm's length from him. But the question is, why did Mr. Asogi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in those clenched fists during his final moments? Oh no. Angel? No one could protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma? Boop. Well, that's it. I think that's it for this case. When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge... Did you mistake it for an investigator? And then, when it was the last night at this cabin, I could relax after this horrible long day. Darka, wait! I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried my best to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Darka would not come back. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again and I was going to leave the man's cabin... Just a moment, sorry, but... Oh, yes. I'm sure I know your face. I've seen that somewhere before. Ah! Of course. You're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina. Huh? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a lot far away in the east know a Russian ballerina? Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of ballet made a deep impression on me. But what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment. I can't fool him! I have to tell the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice. I see. So you've run away. Please, please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone. Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. Oh, he was going after the wardrobe! He's going to pull that card. He's going to tell the captain why they think I trust him. Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait, I shouted, and then... tiger jumped out of my arms and down the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me, oh, it's the bedpost! I fucking guessed that too. I pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me. And that's when you went to fetch help from Seaman Stroganoff, who was on duty in the passageway. I heard Nina cry out at the thud on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing in the candle, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said, "Help me, Biff! If they find out, I will be. Please, I have nowhere to go." So you decide to help. And that's when you arrange things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like I did it. So that no one will suspect the passenger in the cabin next door. Yes. I went into the cabin and looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found the stowaway in wardrobe, still sleeping. Right, that's when he found me. So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the stowaway? I closed the wardrobe doors and put it back the strange paper sign. Luckily for me, that's not the only reason Susanoo started to believe me. Wow. Luckily for me, that's the only reason Susanoo started to believe him when he was innocent. Oh no, the cat's her pet, Uber Dragon. We found that out a while ago. Like, see, right there, cat. Alright, drag the man's body to a glowed place and use the ink that was spitting somewhere to write on the floor. I wrote so that the person who found them would look inside the wardrobe and find stowaway. And tell me, what of that glass bell? It was by my feet, so I picked it up. I see. But it was dark in the cabin and I didn't notice the other half. I think we're the cat. I mean, it is possible. But yeah, alright, man. I can't wait for the next case. I can't wait for next week when I can do another case. Because this case was fun as well. By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway. Yes. Accordingly, the SS Boreal indeed comes on an emergency call at a little after 2 a.m. Thus enticing the bolt to the cabin door to hide the slide shut, create a locked room mystery. There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova. What? Well, you said that you told Kaz about the fact that you ran away from your homeland. That's because you were worried he was going to tell the cat that you pushed him. Isn't that right? Yes? But if you had pulled the bell cord and called for help with the cat and the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? What would you do? Why would that have been a problem? It was what he said first that it made me scared. What he said first? Oh, investigator! What are you doing that time of night, Inspector? Oh, shoot! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. He said an inspector was his friend. Ah, yes, meaning me, who was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard. I thought that if the police knew about me, they would arrest me. So before he could pull the bell cord, May I stop you a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? It just doesn't seem to make seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Sogi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know. What? What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, no, he was about to ask us for a second opinion. Well, I'm not sure the cause of it, so I can't know for certain, but he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done. No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, the day's work is not done yet, it seems. There's one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes. Well, what action was the victim really about to take at the moment? That moment, he was gonna ask us. He's gonna ask Naruhodo. Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? First, consider the victim's location with his cabin. That's easy. I remember every detail of the room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in that wardrobe, but still, that cabin has been my home for this entire voyage. So, how the cabin looked last night when Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama? Yes, it's exactly how it was. Are you ready then, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes! If there's one thing I've learned today, it's that simple gaze can reveal all manner of truths. And not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, you can't afford to be out by even a little bit when you're following the gaze where it lands. So when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, yep, he was looking at the wardrobe.
Take that!
Wow! Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord. Yes, however, when it was directly beside the bell cord, the wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe. The man's great friend, sleeping soundly. Ah! Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Asugi's last words, or exact words last night? Give me a moment, I could use another opinion here. Another opinion? Yes, but from a member of the crew. Not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asugi intended to consult his close friend on the matter. To see if between them they might be able to help in some way, no doubt. Oh no. Sadly, we can't know for the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you had made sure that what Mr. Asugi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently if you had. God damn it! Alright. Miss Pavlova? I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is a man lost his life because of what you did. And that will never change. I hope you will never forget that. I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. What have I done? And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident of the SS Borea was finally laid to rest. The end. Well, the game's done. This was the final case, obviously. Well, what happened to Miss Pavlova now, then? Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians be try to repatriate her? Yeah, not that. I'm joking over Dragon. Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration officer and sort all that out. Mr. Sholmes can do that? But she won't be going back to Russia then? No, I don't think so. If she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she would be able to. She ran away, so now she's in exile for life. I see. I'm sorry. Seaman strong enough? I want to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you, about how you lost your good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police. That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Kazuma's death feels like such a waste, but... well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you? Duh. Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the consul to arrange your passage back to Japan. Yes. And it's still away after all. I couldn't really expect any different. So, you should get back to your cabin now. Looks like my study tour of Great Britain is over before it's even begun then. You think that only days ago Kazuma and I were laughing together at how we tear up the streets of London? It seems to be a distant memory now. God, that's really fucking sad! Okay. Alright. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Susaru-san? Naruhodo-san, I didn't know you had returned. Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Inspector Hosonaga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that. I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that. Susato-san. He had such grand ideas for his visit to Great Britain. So many dreams, and now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible, but now... now we know the truth, and that it was just an accident. Just a series of mishaps. It's just so much, Naruhodo-san. It's just too much. Yes, I know. I wish there was something I could say. Inspector? I do need to see Asogi-san safely to Great Britain, but I failed, and caused two of his closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. If I have let everyone down, then I'll do anything to make up for my terrible blunder. Nobody blames you, Inspector. And I'm free again now. Huh? Surprise, Mr. Naruhodo! What is the meaning of this? Oh shit, oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head I shall think, I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. Sorry? So I decided to restore them for old time's sake, shall we say? You are a stowaway after all. Ha 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 ha! He thinks this is funny! Mr. Sholmes? We do appreciate all of your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not at all, not at all. And though it is a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences? The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that maybe you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor. I'm afraid that it won't be possible. We shall be disembarking next port in Hong Kong. We want to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened. What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was a stowaway. The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. There has to be one lawyer and one assistant. What was to be? It allowed Mr. Asogi's unfortunate death. I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no, I don't care for me, but... Oh, poor Susato-san! My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know. All you require is one lawyer, and their study tour can continue surely. But there's no one else with necessary qualifications, Mr. Jones. We know of no other lawyer. Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained by your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid. Oh, but anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity to find yourselves another suitable lawyer. Yes. Mr. Sato? Yes? Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? Ah! But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, unless... Are you studying law? No, I'm not, but... I'm sorry, in that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work. But as I said, there's still a month before we reach English shores. Is Naruhodo gonna fucking be a lawyer in a month's time? That's fucking wild. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo? You better study, Mr. Naruhodo. You better fucking study a lot. Holy, wow, we're gonna cram like 4 years worth of knowledge into your small brain of yours, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, I have 1 month in which to study to learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain. Mr. Naruhodo, that's ridiculous. Are you serious? Just like anybody can learn in just 40 days? Yeah, screw the law! There's only one way to find out. I will work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer. I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. What? Why put yourself in such a difficult position? It's for Kazuma. He said there was something he had to do in Great Britain. And that he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, if for my own benefit too. I'll become a lawyer. I have to. What do you say, Mr. Sato? I think it's a wonderful idea. Thank you. Well, that's it. That's it, everyone. We failed the bar exam. That's how this game ends. So what does your bespectacled friend say? Are you serious? One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable. No, it's madness! Yet fascinating. Wouldn't you agree? Fascinating? Duty and rules are a dull routine of existence that we abhor. Give us interest. Give us fascination. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character. And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage. Very well. Think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice. Inspector! After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I? I said I'd do anything to make up for my shortcomings here. Oh, thank you, Inspector! If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters, I think. I need to discuss what to do next and how the best to make my reports. Alright! Woo! Woo! Time for this? Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruto? Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder, would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer? I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant after all. Thank you. And, Mr. Naruto? I'd like you to take charge of this. What, me? Are you sure? Oh, it's wrapped in his headband now. I'm sure it was Mr. Kazuma-san would have wanted. Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Soyu clan for generations. Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always. So then, Mrs. Sato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. It'll be an honor, Mr. Naruto. And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. We shall fill every spare moment with study. Yes, that's exactly what I need. But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask you too. Oh, wait, what? What is it? Goodness, what is it? Please throw me to the ground. 3 times. What? I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course you would never have done something to hurt him. That should have been obvious from me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. But no matter how upsetting I was feeling, I was completely unforgivable behavior. No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away and the cabin door was on. No, I won't let you make excuses for me. Whatever circumstances, I should never have thrown you. And just once, but 5 times. Ah, that number keeps creeping up, doesn't it? Please, you must. Just hold me and throw me. I mean, shit, that's an odd request, Sato. No, I don't even know how. I never threw anyone in my life. Masochist, kind of feels that way. Very wise, Mr. Naruto. Is it a skill one acquires without considerable training? Oh, Mr. Sholmes. I was learning your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess that I was most impressed. When did he see that? Wait, was Sholmes spying on us? I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling, Aikido. Oh, well, in a way, it's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of ancient... Oh, it's jiu-jitsu. You're not Steven Seagal. Apparently it's called Susato Takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me. How beguiling. I'm a particular combative arts myself. I am somewhat accomplished boxer. There he goes, dancing around again. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your arresting throw. Yes, I'd be honored. Let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam. Oh, of course. Wait, to us? Are you ready? Mr. Naruhodo? Sorry? Hey, oh! As you can see, you throw from the abdomen. Oh yes, arresting indeed. And that is what you termed the Susato takedown, is it? Actually, no. That's a Susato squash. Oh well. I guess that's it. That's it for this case. In my groggy state of consciousness, a seed from an evening recently spent with Kazuma flickered into my mind. Oh my god. We might have to end this early because, I didn't know this would take long. Karuma. That's right. It's a prized sword that has passed up through generations of the Asogi clan. I was expecting it to just, keep showing the sword's blade for a good minute or so. Yeah, I was like, that's a really long sword. I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana to the study tour is more than a little irregular, surely. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted with my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling on that subject. There's something very important that I have to do in the Great Britain, and I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. That important thing he had to do. I still don't know what it was. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. And, okay! Unfortunately, I'm gonna do another case, but we have to raid someone. Because I actually have to sleep. Imagine sleeping, right? So let me just save. Imagine sleeping. Couldn't be me. But there you go. The runaway room. But we'll see. Yeah, sleep. What is that? But we'll see who we can raid for now. Oh shoot, is there no one on? Oh wait, there's someone on. You're welcome, Mookie. So, let me see. Who's on? Well, someone's playing Okami, someone's playing Resident Evil 3. Someone's doing a 4D stream. I'm not sure what that means. But I hope they're having fun. Alright, sure. We'll raid into, Actually, you know what? You know what? We'll raid into All Bones Jones for once. Why not? Wait, is that Fear and Loathing? No. Well, what game is that? What? I'm fucking intrigued. Okay, no, almost Joseph just went offline. I'm glad I didn't raid into that. Okay, let's raid Saya then. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you on Sunday, where I will fail to sleep again. Bye-bye. Also, yeah, I could spend 3 hours with an anvil. That was 3 hours well spent. I think I would spend way more on that fucking anvil, actually. Fucking crap. That anvil was tough. But anyway, bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you on Sunday. Well, I'm saying on Sunday. Tomorrow! Sunday's tomorrow! Yeah, but... I mean, it can be. It can be, Uber Dragon. Bye-bye!